104.7 The Cave plays pure classic rock.
104.7 The Cave. I'm Mike, the intern. Aerosmith kicking off kind of a short tour over the weekend, and I got Brad Whitford on the phone from Aerosmith to talk about some of the stuff that they're going to be playing on this tour.
We have so many songs in our catalog, and there's a lot of songs from the early days that we kind of just like to take out and dust them off and try and keep it interesting, because the hard thing about our show is we kind of have a bunch of hits that we feel like we have to play and feel like people want to hear. And so we kind of get to intersperse the show with stuff that's maybe a little more eclectic, a little more stuff from the catalog. So we're just trying to do that and maybe bring out some stuff that we hope that people would like to hear.
So what kind of set list does the band put together for these shows?
We have an audience that is comprised of fans that have been around for a long time and then newer fans. So, trying to take care of everybody. The fans that have been around for a long time love to hear some of the earlier material from the first couple of albums. So, we're trying to honor everybody and ourselves by doing a good job with those things.
Do you like playing the older stuff or the newer stuff?
When the volcano was erupting from this band in the early years, it was just a lot of really, really cool music that has since become classic. It's kind of cool to know people are going to continue to play that stuff for many, many years. I take great joy in that.
We'll get to more with Brad Whitford from Aerosmith on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. I'm Mike, the intern, talking with Brad Whitford from Aerosmith about their new tour. And right now, tell me about the band having so much time off during the tour.
They are spaced out quite a bit. I mean, we have a lot of times we have 2 and 3 days off in between shows, which is that's very difficult for someone like me. My philosophy is if you're a musician, you should be performing almost every night of the week, because that's what you do and people want to hear music. So you never know where you might see me when Aerosmith has a night off. I could turn up anywhere playing on a stage someplace, so you never know.
So I got to ask you, what do you think about Steven Tyler's new country record?
That's the only one I've heard. I've only heard the single. Gosh, I've only heard it once. I saw him when he did the debut on American Idol. I heard it there. But I haven't heard anything else yet. I think he's kind of keeping it under wraps. Seems to be anyways. So I'm anxious to hear the rest of it. I guess like we all are.
It's a deep cut on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. I'm Mike, the intern, talking with Brad Whitford from Aerosmith about their tour and kind of the workings of Aerosmith. So tell me how you guys feel about Steven Tyler working on an album outside of the group.
I'm maybe speaking a little bit out of the side of my mouth here, but I think the band is fine with it. But I've always been supportive of it. He's been talking about this forever, and I've always been, just go do it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. So I'm glad he's finally doing it.
Thank you so much for taking your time with me this morning, Mr. Whitford. We've got a 6-pack of pure classic rock on the way next on 104.7 The Cave.
104.7 The Cave plays pure classic rock.